the budget has been passed, are there going to be any moves in the principal position?
No.
So everything is going to stay the same for
Well,
right
as of
now?
right now, no. But anything could happen.
So we're going to have a principal at Park doing 2 hats again?
I'm willing to say that that needs to be revisited. And from my perspective, I don't know about the rest of the board.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten around to discussing any of that stuff because we were doing the superintendent's search and,
Don't you think you would have looked at it whenever you were doing the budget and
We
so
still-
forth?
I think the best answer is under this current budget, that is the plan to have her wear 2 hats.
Okay, that's fine. At least you answered me. Last week I asked about a sheriff's cell that the school district is
Yes,
taking. What is that going to cost the school district?
I have the cost already in escrow from the person interested in buying it.
So we already
That's
know
not-
who wants to buy the
Well, no,
property.
he may not get it.
He
It's-
may
it's a
not get it,
public
which is
bid.
correct.
But he already put in escrow the cost that he pledged reimbursement of any cost incurred, plus whatever he bids. So it won't cost the school district anything.
So it won't cost, and what does that cost normally if it isn't an
About
escrow?
$5,000.
About $5,000. And is there any specific reason why we're just taking that property to sheriff's sale?
Because they want to do redevelopment of the whole block in Homestead, and the salon property won't agree to sell to the developers. So it's a matter of getting better housing in Homestead for a whole block, as opposed to one person who hasn't paid taxes in 20 years.
So after 20 years, we'll take somebody's property for sheriff's sale.
Well, we're doing more than that right
Well,
now.
because it looks like they paid the county taxes for 2011. 2012 doesn't have to be paid yet. 2010 was unpaid, and there was a partial payment for 2009 on that property.
Well, I don't know about county. I know
I-
we paid the school district
But they haven't.
0.
Okay, are there any other properties that the school district will be looking at?
Yeah, where we're filing about 3 or 4 more sheriff sales, and that's just for the value of the house, because they don't want to listen.
Is that because there's more redevelopment to go on?
No. Plain old delinquent taxes for a long period of time with market value in the house that far exceeds the delinquent taxes, so we're taking them to sheriff's sale. And they can make their mind up before sheriff's sale and pay the taxes, or we're sheriff's selling the house.
And then each one of those would be $5,000 for the school district to pay.
That's cost, but we looked at the houses, we did it, and each of the houses had far more intrinsic value than what's owed, plus the cost.
Okay. Now, with the resolution that you passed for the business owner can make their school tax installment, who gets the 10% penalty on that?
The school district.
The school district gets it?
Mhm.
They would receive the 10%
That's statutory.
penalty?
That's right out of statute. It's, if you don't pay your taxes within the first 120 days, 10% penalty is added by statute.
Okay.
Well, I think Donna's question is, does the borough and the county get 10%?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
answer would be, they would get 10% on their own.
Yeah, they do. On their taxes, if
Yeah.
it's not paid within 120 days.
You follow?
But would that fall under the delinquent tax collection?
Only if they don't pay before December 31st. They could pay November 1st. They get the 10% penalty. The 10% penalty is imposed by law, not
Okay,
by us, by law.
by law.
Right.
Okay. But if it goes into delinquent taxes, what is our rate for the delinquent tax collector to receive?
5%.
5%. So they would go 10% and 5%. Would that be 15% penalty then?
No.
No?
They get the penalty, they get the face, and they get 10% interest per annum, depending on what they pay, when they pay.
Okay. Okay, with the pass of the budget, and we are keeping Franklin open, are we still gonna have, is it 6 kindergarten teachers? Are we still looking to have 6?
How many kindergarten teachers are in the budget, correct?
we're asking
No.
kindergarten teachers.
How many kindergarten?
There's 6.
Six.
There's 6, so that's what we're looking at. And if you wanna go ahead and look towards closing Franklin next year, you will have to have another public hearing.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for making that noted tonight, because I did ask at the work session last night. I know you had till, I believe it was the middle of July or so forth to make the decision. But this will alleviate a lot with some of the residents.
Happy birthday.
No, I'm not done yet. How many full-time custodians do we have on staff now? With the hiring back of one.
11. Wait, let me make sure they're all full-time.
I thought we were cut down to 7 last year.
2.
Yeah, it'll be 11.
11?
Yeah, it'll be 11.
And no part-timers?
No.
Okay, and if it's not, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the History Club was eliminated last year.
It wasn't eliminated, it was canceled on their own choice.
It was canceled? Okay,
It was never a paid supplemental.
okay. Last week I brought up about a bullying program. You had a resident that offered to buy it to the district. I don't know if they're still interested about that, but I believe East Allegheny has a link on their website where you can either click on it, go in and put a comment on there, or there is a phone number that you can call if your child is being bullied. And I,
Two of the things that are going to be new next year are, there's going to be bully boxes placed in different parts of the building where kids can slip it in, and if they don't like that, then there is going to be a hotline that's going to be implemented. That was already talked about prior to you asked that before. I just had to confirm it before I told you.
will the phone number be published?
Absolutely.
Okay, do we know how many?
And it'll only be published numbers that can call. You won't be able to block or restrict the number that goes to it.
Okay,
Where's that?
Since we are upgrading our website, can we put that on also?
That's actually was also added to the list of things with the administrators we talked about today of some of the things we want to change on our.
Adding the number to the website.
Adding the number to the website.
Since our website's being updated.
okay, and one of the last things I want to bring up, I don't know if I'll make it the last or not. I don't see Jerry Hawkins here, and she was pretty big on this. Come September 2nd, I'm assuming that everybody here in this room knows that there will be no pat busing up through the park.
Yes, I was.
Okay, I don't know if anybody knows that. That means nobody from Homestead can ride a Port Authority bus up to the school. I don't know if that will cause a problem with decrease in enrollment. The parents may choose to send their child to Propel. The parent may choose to cyber school their child, which that would go ahead and do a decrease of enrollment to the district, which would then be one of the clauses for layoffs for next year. I don't know how many people are concerned about that.
I am.
But the other thing is there's a lot of residents in the area who have jobs in waterfront will not be able to get down there before they don't drive. The only way to catch a bus is to go to Lincoln Place or go down to Homestead. I don't know if the school district was aware of that. From what I'm looking like a lot of puzzled faces.
No, I saw it in the paper,
Okay,
you know, at the Mount Hall meeting, I assume it was discussed pretty extensively.
it was discussed there. Right now, you cannot catch a bus to Jefferson Hospital.
Yeah, I don't know, is that?
You cannot catch a bus from Main Street to Jefferson Hospital. You have to transfer somewhere.
I think we could send a letter, maybe we could send a letter in support of.
It's either that, there was a
reinstating
resident
it.
down there that does have a petition going around. And there is a petition up, and I know you can fill it out if you want to sign the petition up at Carmine's Barber Shop.
I truly don't see anything wrong with the school district sending a letter both to the county executive and to the Port Authority, you know, saying how important that, and the governor to the state,
Because it has been approved already.
how important that transportation is to us.
Yeah, to some people, they don't care about the transportation being cut. Other people, it's a major transportation for them.
Absolutely, we need to get our seats here.
Okay? Just thought I'd bring that up, and I'll close with that then.
Thank you.
Thank you.